Well, good morning. Before we get to any of announcements, I think it's amazing. They said it couldn't be done, but the Sunday after Easter, people remembered where the church is. So I want to take a pair. Everybody say cheese. Can y'all get in together? You're too spread out. No, yeah, that's great. They would never believe me if I just told them, but now I've got documentation. I'm so glad you're here. We have a few announcements. Say number one. Don't forget to sign the attendance pads and pass those around. And also, if you would like to join our church, we have new member information in the pew pockets in front of you. We would love for you to join. And in a little bit, Dr. Mike is going to be here, and he's all official, so it would be real if you joined while he's here. And there'll be a time at the end of the service where you can do that. Say number two. We're very excited to announce that out in the garden, all the way until noon or maybe even 12:30 today, we have the registration table set up for day camp, vacation Bible school, and sacrament school. How many of you are in 2nd through 5th grade right now? Raise your hands. Youth, put your hands down. Don't even try it. All right. You are eligible to be in our day camp. Please register early. Last year, we maxed out our enrollment, and we expect to do that early this year. How many of you are ages 3 all the way up through 5th grade? Raise your hand. That's almost everybody in this room. You are eligible to come to our vacation Bible school. It's going to be awesome. It's called Kingdom Rock. And how many of you are ages 3 through 6? You get to come to our sacrament school where we do baptism and communion. It's awesome. Not only is there registration tables out in the garden, but guess what? Say what, Mr. Mark? For the first year, we are going to have the capability of doing online registration. Everybody say, ooh. So you can print out the registration forms online, and within a matter of weeks, you're going to be able to register online, and you can thank Nikki for that. That's going to be really, really cool. Say number 3. I have a friend named Madison Harwell. Where is Madison Harwell? Is she here? There's Madison Harwell. Madison, come on down. Come around here. We'll hand off the microphone. There's a new game that I didn't think we were going to play called Where's Madison? And here she is. Madison's going to announce something that's really, really important.
All right, guys, I'm going to invite you back at 6 o'clock, not here, but over in the Justin building. The youth is going to be holding an open mic night. Open mic night! Okay, so at this open mic night, you can sing, you can perform a skit, you can do anything you want to do. Admission is $5 at the door, and it's a fundraiser supporting your youth choir to get to Nashville this summer. So, light desserts and light refreshments. So, come on down.
Thank you very much, Madison. That's 6 to 7:15 over in the Justin Youth Building. Be a lot of energetic young people like Madison doing stuff. I might even do my nose flute bit here in a little bit. Say number 4. How many of you brought a friend today? If you brought a friend, would you raise your hand? Let's give them a big round of applause for bringing a friend. Thanks for coming. Oh, I'm so excited. Bring a Friend Day. I'm sure a good part of our big attendance today is because of Bring a Friend. I also brought friends. You probably remember Batman and Baby Chick Pez Dispenser. If you have not, you need to open up your email from Mr. Mark and you'll understand why we have Batman and Baby Chick Pez Dispenser. Shout out to all the Robot Chicken fans out there. All right. It's time to sing. Watch my hands. This is going to be our theme song that we've had for the 3 months of February, March, and April. The Reach series. We've done Reach Up. We've done Reach In. I wonder what this month holds in store. Watch my hands. And everybody up. Let's reach up, reach in, reach out. Very good. Echo me, and then we'll all do the refrain together. You know the song by now. Sarah, here we go. Here we go. We can talk to God. Sing it out. Any time of day. And we need to listen to what God has to say. Here we go. Reach up, reach in, reach out, dun, 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 dun. Reach up, reach in, reach out. I drive a car. I don't know why, but it seems like the thing to do. Echo me. God will guide our hands. God will guide our hearts. Good. God can give us power to serve and do our part. All together, here we go. Reach up, reach in, reach out, dun, 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 dun. Reach up, reach in, reach out. Good job. Give yourselves a big round of applause. I'm so jacked up, I'm ripping my microphone right off of my face. All right. How many of you ever went to summer camp and know the old song, This Is My Commandment? Okay, let's practice a little bit. Can I have an F, please? So it goes like this. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Let's sing that. Here we go. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Then we sing that again. Ready and go. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Now we do a high part. It goes like this. As I have loved you. Your turn. And as I have loved you. Now here in the middle. As I have loved you. Your turn. As I have loved you. And then we do the beginning part. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. You'd be interested to know that at our children's Maundy Thursday service, where we learned that Maundy means commandment, that this is the scripture where that came from, and the kids all learned how to sing it. And so now we're going to sing it with a slightly more funky piano part. Sarah? Yeah. Here we go. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Good. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. This is the high part. Here we go. As I have loved you. As I have loved you. That you love one another as I have loved you. That's pretty good. Let's do it again this time. Let's even add a little bit of clapping. Here we go. Ready and sing. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Good. Keep clapping. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Good. As I have loved you. As I have loved you. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Excellent. Excellent. That's good clapping, too. Very impressive for 9:45 in the morning. Watch my hands and whew. Now guess what? Say what, Mr. Mark? What do you think our Bible memory verse is for the day? Let's take a look at it. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. How many of you already think you've got that memorized? If you think you got it memorized, make a rhino horn. If you think you've already got it memorized, make cow horns. Let's all say the Bible verse together without looking. Ready? Go. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. That's pretty good. Now do it without looking, with your eyes closed and touching your nose. Ready? Go. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. That's pretty good. Now, while sitting on one foot and with your tongue out. Ready? Go. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Now, eyes open, hands down, and whisper it one more time. Here we go. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. And lock it in there. Here we go. I think that one's in there pretty good. It's time for our processional hymn. This is one of my favorites, Here I Am, Lord. And we're going to sing it with a nice bright tempo and with a little bit of energy and excitement. So let's all stand as we sing our opening hymn. Okay, for our opening prayer, it's a very active prayer. So those who like to read along and say the words aloud, you are welcome to do this, but you're going to need your hands and a hand to hold the bulletin. You will need 3 hands. Moms, this is nothing new to you. All right? So here we go. Get ready to do whatever our hands are doing while we say the prayer together. Ready? And I put my hands together every evening when I pray. But think of all the special ways I use my hands each day. Each morning I reach down to tie my little brother's shoes. I clap for our school's ball team. I support them win or lose. I feed my puppy every day and scratch behind his ears. I even raise my hand in class when they need volunteers. Whenever my best friend feels sad, I pat her on the back. She comes to my house after school. I make us both a snack. Let's get the bread and the peanut butter. What flavor jelly? Okay, if you say so. All right, now the big question, triangles or rectangles? Yeah, I think rectangles taste better, but triangles are easier to eat. Okay. On weekends, I help Mom and Dad with little household chores. I help Mom fold the laundry, and I help Dad mop the floors. Don't giggle, this is a prayer. All right. I stir soup in the kitchen where the needy come to eat. I shake the hands and learn the names of all the friends I meet. God listens as I pray each night. God's hands can ease my cares. Then God works through my hands to answer someone else's prayers. Amen. You may have a seat. I wonder what our theme is today. How many of you think you already know what our theme is today? It was probably in the song we just sang. So we're going to find out, and we're going to have some help from Clara and Madeline. All right, here we go. Big drum roll, big drum roll, big drum roll. Go ahead. Go ahead, Madeline. Reach. And Clara, go ahead. Out. Let's try that again. Yay. Big drum roll, big drum roll. You did great. Let's do it one more time because it was so wonderful. Big drum roll. Reach. Out. Yay. That was definitely on the cuteness factor a 10. Miss Vivian, would you like to show us our sign for today for the sign language? Go ahead for reach out. Reach out. So it's reaching out like that, and then almost like pulling a rabbit out of the hat, isn't it? Let's all try that together. Reach out. And why don't you reach out to a neighbor and show them the sign for reach out? Reach out. Turn and show another neighbor. Reach out. Thank you, Miss Vivian, for showing us that. And now Mr. Rusty has some friends with some things on their mind.
All right, friends, come on down. It's time for our part of the story where I have 3 friends that are going to tell us about their own experience with reaching out. And first up is Elise. Elise, we were talking this morning, and you have experience in reaching out to one of your friends. Is that right?
Right.
What happened? Can you tell us about it?
I invited one of my friends to VBS.
She invited one of her friends to VBS. Isn't that awesome? Did she have a good time?
Yes.
What was her name?
Jordan.
What was her favorite part of VBS?
I forgot it.
Yeah, there's so many. I mean, how can you keep up with all the cool parts of VBS, right? Then she reached out to you in return, right? What did she do?
She invited me to her VBS.
So you both got to go to each other's VBS. Isn't that great? Did it make you feel good to ask her to come to our church?
Yes.
And did you have fun at hers?
Yes.
What a great story. That's a great story of reaching out. Everyone give Elise a big round of applause. Good story. All right, you have one too. Tell everyone your name.
My name's Sam.
Everyone say hi to Sam. Hi, Sam. Sam, what's your story of reaching out?
I was making bad grades and a teacher reached out to me and helped me with my grades.
So you were struggling a little bit in school, needed a little extra help, and a teacher reached out to you?
Yes, sir.
How did that make you feel?
Better.
It made you feel better. Did your grades improve?
Yes, sir.
That's good, because if she wouldn't have helped with that part, it would have been a little sad. But she did a great job, exactly as a teacher's supposed to do, and now you're making great grades, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good job. Everyone say good job, Sam. All right, Lola, you're up. So Lola, do you have a story of reaching out?
Yes.
What happened with you?
Somebody was bullying me at school, and all my friends, they just reached out and stood up for me.
Oh, isn't that great? Isn't that awesome when friends help you out? And I think that's one of the things we learned about in our bullying theme, about a way to combat bullying is to have a good network of friends that can reach out and help you. So Lola, that's a great example. Everyone say good job for Lola.
Wait a second. I want to ask you a question.
You're turning everything around. Okay, go ahead.
Has anybody ever reached out to you?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I have a great story about that, and it does involve our church. When we first moved here and settled at this church, my wife grew up in this church, and it seemed very big and very scary to me because I grew up in a very small church, and I was a little nervous about it. But someone named Dr. Lamar Smith reached out to me and told me about all the great things our church could do, and he made this very big church seem very small and welcoming, and it was a great story. Anything else, Lola?
No.
All right. Thank you, Lola. I appreciate you turning the tables on me, and let's give a big round of applause to all of our helpers.
Anybody here? No. How about over here? No. Over there? No.
Hey, Michael, what you doing?
I need a friend for Bring a Friend Day.
Yeah, me too.
You know, I would have asked you first for Bring a Friend Day, but Mr. Mark said that we should reach out and bring a new friend.
Yeah, Mr. Mark says a lot of things.
Well, maybe we can make some new friends here.
Yeah, maybe.
Earthlings.
Oh.
Ooh.
We are here to take over your planet. Ooh.
And there's no use resisting.
Hey,
Green, that funny-looking Earthling is talking to us.
Which one is the funny-looking one?
hey, I'm not funny looking. I'm meringue looking. Thank you very much.
What was that you said about...
Taking over your planet. Affirmative.
Oh.
We are on our way to a place called Children First.
Oh.
We hear it is a source of great power.
If we can take over children first, the rest of the planet should be easy.
Well, don't take over children first. We love it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of great songs.
Ooh.
Body prayers.
Ooh.
Puppet show.
Puppets.
Green doesn't like puppets. They weird him out.
Well, there's plenty of other great stuff. And we always hear a story from the Holy Bible.
Bible.
I think you mean Holy Bible.
We love the Holy Bible. We even have one of our own.
Bring forth the floating human hand. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Blue, read something from the Bible.
Okay. John 15:12. This is my commandment that you love one another as I have loved you.
I just love the Bible. Do they really read from it at Children First?
Every time.
Will you take us?
No.
Please.
Lorraine, here's our chance to reach out and bring a new friend.
Oh, okay, you can come.
Yay!
Oh, conditions. Number 1, you have to be our friend for Bring a Friend Day.
Affirmative.
And number 2, you have to promise to not take over Children First. Well?
Affirmative.
Well, come on, guys. It's already started.
Wait, will the puppets be there?
Nah, their part will be done by the time we get there. Come on, it's off to Children First we go. Yeah.
Children first. Ooh.
Would you please stand as we affirm our faith together? Please stand. Not alone.
We are not alone.
We live in God's world. We believe in God, who has created and is creating,
Who has come in Jesus, the Word made flesh, to reconcile and make new, who works in us and others by the Spirit. We trust in God. We are called to be the church, to celebrate God's presence, to love and serve others, to seek justice and resist evil, to proclaim Jesus, crucified and risen, our judge and our hope, in life, in death, in life beyond death. God is with us. We are not alone. Thanks be to God. Amen.
Join me as we sing our call to prayer and prepare for our time of reflection. Sing thank you to God, joyously sing. Sing thank you to God for every good thing.
Taking a deep breath. Well, you know, it's one thing to have a nice little service about reaching out and talk about it using words, but reaching out is an active thing. So we're going to practice. I think church is often a place where we go, where we practice the things that we need to do out in the whole world and not simply something that's apart from the world. But we're going to practice in here. So here's what I want us to all do. I want you to find one person in this room right now that you don't know. Kids, find a kid that you haven't met yet. Grown-ups, find a grown-up that you haven't yet met. I want you to introduce yourself, and I want you to say one thing that you love about God, or at least one thing that you like about God, okay? Get ready and go. Okay, let me take a poll. How many of you had a really good time doing that? Raise your hands. Okay, put your hands down. How many of you were totally honest, were a little nervous because you don't like doing the whole get around and pretend to get to know people thing? Right. How many of you were a little nervous about doing it, a little uncomfortable, but once you did it, you kind of felt that you had a smile on your face? Right. That's what outreach often feels like. When we really reach out, sometimes it is a little bit uncomfortable. It gets us out of our skin. And sometimes we like being right in our skin, right in our pew, and not moving at all. Thank you very much. But reaching out sometimes makes us feel a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe a little squeamish. I got to go talk to somebody I don't know. This doesn't feel real authentic. It's not what I would do. And then what you seem to notice happening is the more you do it and the more you hear that energy percolating around, the better you feel about it. And that's the other side of outreaching is once you break through that discomfort level, that kind of ick factor, you realize, wow, not only am I making other people feel good by reaching out, but when I'm totally honest with myself, I feel better too. So don't be afraid to reach out. Break through that ick factor and do it. Let's join together and pray the prayer taught to us by one who was the ultimate expert at reaching out, the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever.
Sing together. Sing thank you to God. Joyously sing. Sing thank you to God for every good thing. Amen.
Okay, so we were talking about reaching out, being active, and our Bible story is going to be all about that kind of action. And I love that you're here because I think a lot of people think, okay, the whole story is from in the beginning, and then some things happened. There was an ark, and then there was a baby born in a stable, and then we have Easter, the end. And there's so much more. Otherwise, the church as we know it today really wouldn't be here. And it's thanks to those early churches, those followers of Jesus and those early believers who acted out their faith in very real ways. So we're going to do that now, but we're not just going to talk about it. We're going to do something with it. So we're going to say our actions speak louder than our words. Oh yeah. Let's do that together. Ready, go. Our actions speak louder than our words. Oh yeah. And you can't see it, but the oh yeah has an exclamation point after it. So let's try it again. Ready, go. Our actions speak louder than our words. Oh yeah. Let's say, but Mr. Mark, those are just words. What about the actions? I'm glad you asked. You're very observant. Here's how the actions go. We're going to go stomp, stomp for our actions. Then we're going to go pat, pat, speak louder than our words. Oh, and then we're going to hold our hands up. This is Rocky. So if it, we do a lot of jazz hands, and I don't want this to feel like Glee Live. All right? So for this one, we're going to go our actions speak louder than our words. Oh, yeah. Now, do you think you can do all that at the same time? Some of you are being way too honest. All right, here we go. Let's try it. Ready, go. Our actions speak louder than our words. Oh, yeah. So here's the deal. We're all going to pat a very steady rhythm. And when it's about 5 times, you're going to do that refrain. Miss Lindy's going to read the refrain. We're all going to do it together. And I'm going to tell the other parts of the story in between. So let's get a little beat going. Not too fast. Not too slow, but like baby bear's porridge. Just right. Here we go. The followers of Jesus took care of one another. They treated those around them like a sister or a brother. Action. Speak louder. Good. Now patting. I know that's going to get better each time, right? Get better. Here we go. They sold all their possessions. They had no need for stuff. They shared with those in need and found they always had enough. Our actions speak louder than... And patting, you did get better. Let's see if you can get even better. Pretty good. They spent good time together. Their hearts were full of love. They ate and prayed and offered praises to the Lord above. Our actions speak louder than our words. Oh, yeah. Good. Pat, 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 pat. When others saw their kindness, they knew just what to do. They joined with the believers and their numbers grew and grew. Our actions speak louder than our words. Oh yeah. There's only one more coming up. I just want you to think about that. Think how you're going to approach this last one. You've got to really make it count. Let's follow their example, not just by what we say, but how we reach out to the people we see every day. Our actions speak louder than our words. Oh yeah! Excellent job. Now, I didn't mean to have you saying our actions speak louder than our words right before the offering. It just worked out that way. So, ushers, if you will now come forward for this morning's offering.
Our time and our talents, our hands and our hearts, are good to us.
Before our closing song, I wanted to make a couple more quick announcements. New members, if you would like to join during the singing of our closing song is the time to do that. Reminder about the registrations for day camp, Vacation Bible School, and Sacrament School. That's going to be in the garden right after this service. Third real quick announcement, don't forget the open mic night at 6 to 7:15 over in the Justin Youth Building with our youth doing stuff. This is their fundraiser for their trip to Nashville and Memphis. And so if you would like to join, this would be the time to do it. We're going to sing our closing song, This Is My Commandment. We're only going to sing it one time, so we got to really make it count. Here we go.
Well, everyone, this is very exciting. Michael and I are going to introduce to you our newest church members. This is the Moore family. And Michael, what if you want to be the interviewer for a moment? Would you? Okay. So you take the microphone, and what I want you to do is let everyone in the Moore family tell us their first name, okay? How does that sound? So you have to hold it up there.
I'm Ruby Claire.
I'm Quinn.
I'm Gibson.
I'm Trig. Marcia.
Chad.
And remind us who you are.
I'm Michael.
So, may I borrow that for a moment? Everyone, all together now, let's say good morning to the Moore family. Good morning, Moore family. You know, you don't always get this kind of welcome when you join a church, right? And one of the things that I think is really neat is that Ruby Claire is part of our 6th grade confirmation class. So Ruby Claire is such a neat person. Her family, you all are so very neat, and we really welcome you this morning. So let me ask you this question that we always ask everyone who joins our church. Will you be loyal to the Methodist Church and support it through your prayers, your presence, your gifts, your service, and your witness? If so, answer, we will. Excellent. Well, at the end of the service, I hope that you'll come up and say welcome and good morning to each member of the Moore family, to Chad and to Marcia and to their children. And Michael, I think you and I have work to do now, don't we? Shall we? Michael and I, it's time for us to do our benediction, and Michael and I would be honored to help lead that. Are you ready, partner? Here we go. Our gathering will soon be ended.
Where will we go and what will we do?
We will go out to be God's people in the world.
May grace,
peace,
hope,
love,
and joy forever accompany us. I know, that's a hard phrase for me, too. Amen. Have a great day, everybody.
Postlude. You're going to help us with the postlude, and here's how it works. It's very, very simple. Say, bate batuque. That is, it's from Brazil. That's Portuguese. Ask, what does that mean, Mr. Mark? Absolutely nothing. It's like pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. And Sarah, will you give us a D? So here's what you're going to do. You're going to sing bate batuque, bate, bate batuque. Oh, sing that. Bate batuque, bate, bate batuque. Now some of you are going to like that note a lot. Maybe you haven't had enough coffee this morning. That's where you're going to live. Some of you are going to go up to the next one, and it's going to be bate batuke bate, bate batuke. Oh, sing that. Bate batuke bate, bate batuke. Some of you are going to want to go even higher because you're showing off, and you're going to want to go bate batuke bate, bate batuke. Oh, ready, sing. Bate batuke bate, bate batuke. Stratospherically, some of you are going to go bate batuke bate, bate batuke. Oh, ready, go. Bate batuke bate, bate batuke. Almost the audition for the X Factor. Here's how it's going to work. The choir's going to lead that. Those of you that want to stay on the low note, stay there. Those of you who want to go up a little higher, go and then stay there. And those who want to go all the way to the top, we'll do it 4 times all the way through. So the whole congregation is going to be singing in 4-part harmony. And then we're going to kind of live down here on the bate batuke bate, bate batuke. When I do like that, that means we're all just going to kind of stay mellow on that low one while our sopranos and tenors back here sing some verses related to our theme for today. Sarah, you ready? Percussionists, you ready? Congregation, are you ready? A sing-along postlude is the first time this has ever been done in the history of ever. Here we go. Right. Get this stuff up to the children's wing. All right.